Hold on just a second, YouTube. I'm gonna wipe this camera area off. Must be a lot of sun shining through my sunroof. And welcome to another Sunday vlog as I'm heading to get something to eat, which I'm running a little bit later than what I normally do because I had to replace one brake light that was in my car that blowed. Luckily, out of the taillight sections that I bought, there was a good bulb in there, so I didn't even have to go buy none. Do got some videos today. I'm still editing. One happens to be a little vlog done about this camera stand or camera holder, or whatever you want to call it. Mounts a similar way to my other one that's mounted to the windshield, and it can mount to the windshield. This one happens to mount. I got it mounted on the dash, and it telescopes out. So, and it's in the perfect location. What I think it does wobble a little bit though. When I was watching the video trying to edit it, it wasn't too bad. So I think I'll be all right with it. It just might irritate me looking over and seeing my phone go like that when I'm doing a vlog. Which when I do get that edited and uploaded, it's pretty long. I'm gonna try to shorten it up though, because there's some boring parts. That's where I was just heading towards my sister. She's my cousin done a home welcome party for her because her house a little over a year ago burnt down, so she got a new one replaced. So welcoming her back into her home. She had to stay with her youngest son and his wife there for a while, which was okay, but you know, it's always good to be back in your own home. Interesting things have happened after the party. Because this car that I've been working on, the one that broke my ribs, I have been able to confirm the transmission is out. Finding the transmission for that one is either going to be on the expensive side or, well, hard to find. So she pretty much came up with the decision to find her another car. So she happened to come across, not too far from where it was too, very, very close to where I actually work. So, where my sister lives is not too far from where I work either. So it was all in the same area. And it's got a really, really great deal on it. It does have a few little small issues, which you're going to find on some things that's common on these Volkswagens, because it's a 2001 Volkswagen Bug. She's wanting a Beetle, said she got one. Drives really good. It does kind of hesitate sometimes when it's switching gears. I think it just needs servicing. They said that as far as they know, it ain't never been serviced. So I'm pretty sure the fluid is ready to be changed out. It's got over 200 and some thousand miles on it. One issue that is bothersome is the instrument pedals don't work, and I was working on them this morning because everything was stuck halfway. Gas said it was halfway, so you didn't know how much gas you had in it. The RPM stayed halfway, and it was stuck at 55 miles an hour. So you never know how fast you was going, and you never know how much gas you had in there. And I worked on it, and pretty much come to the conclusion there's something in the circuit board that is not working. Either shorted out, filed out. Maybe easier to replace than the repair. So I'm looking into, well, excuse me, what needs to be done. Looks like, which seems kind of crazy to me, that if you change that instrument panel that you need to reprogram the keys. That just don't make no sense. I don't know. I know it's electronic speedometer and stuff, but I don't know if it has the key part mounted into it. So I'm gonna have to look into that. Just realized I still got my rimless glasses that don't have the tint to it. I was having them on, just put them on this morning when I was looking at my phone, and I forgot to swap glasses to the ones that tint, which I would have noted if, which I was going to take the motorcycle, but I ended up taking this. Anyway, I'm doing a little touch-up jobs on hers. It's not bad. Like I said, she got it for a really, really great price. This is her second car, but this will be her first car she can actually drive. She didn't have license for the first one. She's going to use it to go get learners, license, everything. Well, her boyfriend went and got his CDL learners, and he talked her into getting her learners. So she has her learners. She can drive the car. She drives pretty good, although we noticed that sometimes she don't know when to keep her foot off the gas and put on brakes and not put the brakes on too hard. But she's learning. Other than that, she drives really, really good. Now, here comes the interesting thing. While I was down there, it was at the guy's parents' house, so we never really met the guy. Well, they had a motorcycle out there, what was talking about. She's talking about how they want to get rid of some of the other stuff in there. And she mentioned that she had a scooter that she'll just give away if anybody wants it. I was like, really? Well, can I look at it? I don't know what model this was. I really didn't pay no attention. Hey, free, and it was a scooter. This is not just a scooter though. This is a 150cc scooter. Which means you do have to have insurance, license, and a tag on it. Well, I got license. I can easily get insurance on it, and a tag is also no problem. This thing is beautiful. It's a kind of a canary yellow, or maybe a banana yellow. Either way, it's free. I've been thinking about, I might put some Pikachu eyes on it and call it my Pikachu. It is a really nice, cute little scooter. It'd be great just to drive back and forth to work when I don't want to ride the motorcycle, or if I, don't feel like working on or driving the car. I have found out some interesting things on my car when I've redone that tail light. Well, that guy's gonna sit there and wait on me. He had the green light, but he couldn't win, which is on the opposite. Oh, well, heck, he went straight across. I guess he was still waiting on the other cars to stop, didn't realize it was green. I'm not sure. Now, they said it does not run. They don't know what's wrong with it. I just watched a few things on YouTube last night about getting a non-working one running, and just watching a few videos, I got a pretty good idea what may or may not be wrong with it. It's weird, this area right here, which is the parking lot, it used to be, alright now, what's going on? The parking lot about ran right into me. Used to be you had the straightaway there and everybody else had yield. Well, now they made that an always stop, except for the ones exiting, I believe. I didn't see no stop sign on that part. Which actually I think is pretty good, considering sometimes you're sitting there and you're like, I need to get out. These cars just keep coming. So putting a stop in there is pretty good. But now let's get back to what I found about the car. The tail light that I replaced. When I got ready done with the brake lights, now they don't sit in the spot completely because one part's still smushed in. So where the brake lights hold on, it actually sticks outside the frame instead of inside the hole where it's supposed to be. So I got ready to put the tail light back in the spot. I got the one hole in and the other one wouldn't line up. And I couldn't figure out what was going on. And then I was like, well, I'll just leave this one for now. I'll eat and then come back and find out what's going on with it. So, done that, and I was like, this looks like it's going to be close to the trunk like it did the first time I put it in there. So I lowered the trunk. Sure enough, it was up against, or the trunk actually overlapped it. I was like, well, I can't leave it like that, because if I close the trunk, it's going to bust its taillight. So I kept working with it, and I finally like, well, let me put this other one back in its hole where I know I got it, and see if I can figure out how to get the other one back in, because it was about an inch gap for it to actually line up the hole it's supposed to be. Like, how's this not working? I had this bolted up before where it hold on those two. So I put it in there and I finally got it, and it pushed flat. And this one I realized something that was really, really funny. The other bolt that I thought went through a hole isn't going through the hole. It's going through a hole section where the taillights mounting part actually sticks through for the taillights, brake lights and all that. Where it clips into the taillight section. Well, it was on the front outside frame, so it just snugs out. So when you put the nut on there, and it happens to have a little edge on it, so it catches. And that's what was holding the taillights, is one bolt up here and one down there that's up against the frame, not through a hole. I never did realize that. I thought it was actually through the hole. But either way, I got brake lights, and hopefully soon I'll be able to start working on this. I got to get my truck up and going, because just in case it's raining, I got the motorcycle and I get the scooter and I get it running. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get it running in just a short amount of time, maybe even today, because I'm planning on going to get it today. So if I get it home, I'm definitely going to be trying to get it on, get it crunked. If I get it crunked, I'll get a video of it. I may not get no videos of me working on it. I'm not sure yet. But I need to get the truck going to give this a little downtime while I cut the body parts that I know I'm going to have to cut out and remove and replace. So I have something to drive, because I don't know how many days, hours, whatever it'd take me to fix this. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it in one day's time. And I'm not sure if my welder is going to be big enough for everything. So I still need to look into that, which, like I said, gives me an excuse to get a bigger welder, which I don't know if I even got it posted yet. But anyway, to give me an excuse to get a bigger welder. Bad thing to say, but I need a bigger welder. Well, anyway, I'm here to eat. Got some other stuff I need to look up and research too, and videos that I watch when I was down here. Speaking of which, let me go ahead and stick my headphones on. Which my headphones, they kept wanting to go dead on me yesterday. Yesterday before I even went to that party. And the little dust cover that goes over the charging port, when I took it, I think I took it off, or I was trying to put it on anyway, it just broke. I've only had these for a few months, but then again, I didn't pay but like $4 or $3, something like that. It's very, very cheap and very, very good. I'm very happy with it, other than that part breaking. But I just have to watch it if I'm ever out riding my motorcycle, which I always try to keep it really clear, covered up or not. If it starts to rain, I definitely take it off, but if it's a little sprinkle, and keep dust and stuff out of it, so I have to watch that. It may end up messing up. If not, I got another one at the house that's black, and I can always buy me another one of these. Either way, let me get in here and eat. I'll talk to y'all later. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Look for some very interesting videos coming up. I got several I need to edit. One I was working on, but up at my sister's, I had no internet connection, so some of the stuff I was not able to complete editing, so hopefully I'll get that done. I don't know if I'll get it done today, because I'll probably be working on both that scooter and my cousin's car, although I got to find out what to do about the instrument panel. A few other things. I got to go get stuff like replace some of the fuel levels and stuff like that. Just do a regular tune-up, although I don't even think it needs new plugs and wires. That thing runs like a charm. There is a gasket or seal that I think I've got to replace. I know it's a common thing. Very simple fix. I've had to do it on this car. I just having a hard time remembering what it's called. Anyway, I'll see y'all in the next video.